wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went for a drive, blue lights. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuff and stuff me in the trunk. Next time
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers. Mike Tirico, Brett Olson, glad you're with us. This is the rookie Ryan Fitzgerald to do the honors. Off we go from a rainy Charlotte. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. First carry now for Jaden Blue. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On the play fake, Dak to the left side. He's got Tobin, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down. First down, Dallas. Dak going to give this to Blue. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Again, it's Blue. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. That's the Pro Bowl corner, J.C. Horn.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Panther first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's going to have this one up near the 28. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Ready.
To throw is Young. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Tedero McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go, set. Slide through. 10 black. Set.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Flush to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Looking down the field, that falls incomplete. Tommy Tremble, tight end, the man he was looking for there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. To return, it is Turpin. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At the 49-yard line.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Yeah! Here we go! 26!
On first down, here's Blue. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's down. He fires downfield for Pitts. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up third down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
On fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger onto punt for Dallas. Back deep for Carolina, that's Jimmy Horn Jr. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Blue striker. Down. Blue 30 field. Black. Ready.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. Picked off by the rookie, Savon Rebel. And the Cowboys Cowboys are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Yellow. 22 meters. Green jack.
On first down is Young. That one out wide. Dowdle. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7.
On the double.
From the 33, here's second down and 7.
Set. Drill. Good. Slide through. Block. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Okay, ready?
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Yellow. 40. Cut.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Got it.
From the 43, here's second down and 3.
Set. Ready. 45. Ready.
Now Dowdle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed. Off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
It's third and 4.
Ready.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment.
Ready.
Here's a third down and 4.
Six. Down. Claws red. Blue 32. Set.
To throw, Young. He finds the big tight end, Trimble. A 19-yard pickup there. It's a Carolina first down.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
10.
They'll run without it. And he will dive forward just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Here's a carry for Dowdle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where...
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you soul, but still soul down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been cooking with the sauce. Chef Curry with the boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or try the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works, and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us. Damn, what's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounding like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready. I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. Yeah. The other night, lavishly told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Damn. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost them at, but maybe I ain't lose them at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need a favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for this song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough, I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these where no nobody took it, who meted me there? They tell him that he talking crazy, but he doesn't care. Being humble don't work as well as being aware. Boy, you better. We already got spring 2015 popping. P&D dropping, reps of P dropping, Magic Jordan dropping, Obi dropping, not to mention me.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson. It is the rookie Ryan Fitzgerald who gets this started. Off we go from a rainy Charlotte. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he'll work this out to the 23. Dean Winters there to bring him down.
Gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Hook him up on a second down and 8. A run once more with Blue. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a third and long. We'll see if they try something else.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. On play action, here's Dak. And that's Tolbert. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, Cowboys.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll run with Blue. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. So these might are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Second down, Prescott. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15 yards through the air. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 29-yard line.
From 29, here's second and a yard.
Here we go, 46.
Play fake. Prescott. In trouble, and down he goes. Derek Brown. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long.
Third and long.
There we go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Jones. He's pinned to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the veteran, Brian Anger. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 14-yard line.
A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Steal, black. Foot, hut.
They'll go play action with Young. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Panther first down. On the ground, it's Dowdle. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
The 29-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Green Jack. Ready, ready.
Young. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Okay, ready?
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
3-3. Come on, set. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Now Young. He's got his man. That's weekend. A gain there of 11. It's a Carolina first down.
Panthers first down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
38. Ready?
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Young. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Hey, 33. Right, right.
Throwing is Young. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. For any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, Billy.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. J.C. Horn coming in from his quarterback spot to make the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll play action. It's Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That's the Pro Bowl corner, J.C. Horn. And good running on the return. That'll help him out as the ball right around the 45-yard line.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Okay, right?
Second down and 8.
Let's go.
Here's Young. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Down. Check 2. Yellow. 22. Hut.
Here's Young to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Here's their punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 8-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he'll get this one up to the 19-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1.
26.
Out of the gun, a give to Blue. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2. The Panthers will take their first timeout to talk things over before 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. Step. Ready.
Drive will start on the ground. And find some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
He's going to run up for a first down, out of bounds after a gain of 5.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. And you look out there and you have a mismatch. You have a linebacker or a safety on your running back. He's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 46.
Now Young. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go. Here we go. He's black. 95. Set. Go.
Back to throw. Young. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Down. 50. Green. Ready?
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. And he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
60 red. Blue strikers.
They'll go. Young. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. From the 39, here's a first and 10. This is Blue. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Play is made there by DJ Waddle.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
The second down throw is incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. They want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Third, they need 8. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Back with more from Charlotte. After this, here's the punter now. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Got it. Watch out now. Black 40. Black Ultra. Ready.
On play action, Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
12 yards.
That was good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Set. Hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. He'll swing this out to Dowdle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Now, faking the give. That's to the rookie from Arizona, Tedero McMillan. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
16-yard line.
Ready.
Now a handoff, running right. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Young. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense. These situations here, Mike, you can see this defensive line is just chomping at the bit. They can see a safety coming. They don't quite get the safety in this case. They still hold them to no gain. Brings up 2nd down.
Second and 10. A first carry for the former Tar Heels, Devontae Williams. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He fires downfield for Pitts. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Well, nothing on the scoreboard in the first 2 quarters. Who can make the breakthrough? We are back underway. Quarter number 3. Scoreless game. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and it takes a big shot there on that return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 1 yard
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
Come on, 6. Mega. 60 red.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's right side, taken in by Trent. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Blaster, 6. 5, 97. Here we go. Eagle blue. 50, green. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. And we will not have a return. This one hits in the field of play and bounces out of bounds.
27-yard line.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Again, it's Blue. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Now he'll air one out. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's going to look downfield once again. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
On third down, Prescott. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
At their own 30-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Red, yellow, blue, 32. Ready?
Young to throw on first and 10. And not wanting to take on any contact, he's going to slide to a stop.
It's a gain of 18.
He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. Here's first and 10.
Pause red, cycle, black 40. Ready.
To throw is Young. Forced out wide. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Donovan Izaraku working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career.
22 meters. Ready. Set.
On second down, Young. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Carolina. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 40. Still going. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense.
Ryan
It is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Wow, they are hidden now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Play action now. Prescott. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Prescott. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. That's into the hands of Turpin. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Cowboys.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Prescott. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
The play action. It's Prescott. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. Towards the middle, and that's Tolbert. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. And that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch. And he'll take it on in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Makes the score Cowboys 9, Panthers 6.
So now, after the touchdown. Out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here's Xavier Leggett. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On the ready.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 3.
Set, cut. Yep, you don't blue. Set.
Here's Young. That's swung out to Eckler. And they'll take this down inside for 35. A gain of 17 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Set, ready.
The RPO, a pass taken by McMillan. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
21 more yards.
A gain there of 21. It's good for a Panther first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
62 blue.
To throw, Young.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction. He's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll run without it. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Donovan is a Rutgers. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the Panther field goal.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Get across the 20, mark them at 22-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Blue. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Play fake. Prescott. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
5, 97. Ready?
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second
From the
and
43, here's 2nd and 8. Now Young. Oh, he gets that downfield to Tremble, the tight end. They get 18 on the pitching catch. It's a Carolina first down.
Panthers.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Dowdle. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38. Hut.
Young. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
16 yards.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
He's in. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Panthers. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And look at this. The extra point is blocked.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. From the gun, they'll go with Blue. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevor Wallace. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
Here we go. Quick. Ready.
Now a run on first down. Oh, the ball comes out. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
They'll drop to throw, and the rush gets there. Down he goes.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall, but after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left, and for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
Here's Williams. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this fourth down. They need their best play.
Ready! Here we go.
Here's a run with their tight end. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's second and 6. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm.